Hey, cycle breakers and barrier breakers alike. Welcome to the Fuck That Bullshit Podcast, where we advocate, educate, motivate, and create a safe space for you to embrace the mental wealth of marginalized and disenfranchised communities. We are serving no bullshit knowledge, tools, strategies, and insights. And yes, we will be entertaining. Our goal each episode is for you to leave feeling empowered, ready to take action and make meaningful choices that pave the way to your abundant mental wealth. So enjoy, like, subscribe, share, and discuss. Make sure you save it too, just in case you want to look back at it and get some more tips and things. The PTBS Podcast is for education, empowerment, and inspiration. It is not a substitute for therapy or professional mental health care. If you're in need of additional support, please reach out to a licensed mental health provider. Warning: the Fuck That Bullshit Podcast is intended for mature audiences only. This podcast contains raw, unfiltered conversations about mental health, social issues, and breaking generational cycles. We keep it real, unapologetic, and explicit because healing and empowerment require honesty. We're going to have strong language and adult themes, unfiltered discussions on race, identity, and mental wealth, challenging bullshit narratives without censorship. So if you're easily offended, this might not be for you, and it's definitely not for kids. But if you're ready for bold, barrier-breaking conversations that empower, educate, and entertain, tap in and let's fuck that bullshit together. Let's go. Hey, to our audience.
What it is.
Fuck that bullshit PTBS Podcast. How y'all fellas doing?
Doing good.
Doing good?
You know,
Good, decent week?
Yeah, great weekend. Great weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Yeah, it was quick as usual, but it was
it went by fast.
Yeah,
super fast. I was like, man, it's time again. Dang. You know?
I've been hanging out with my wife all weekend.
That's good. That's a
Just
good thing.
doing shit.
Yeah, it's always good to do shit.
But
even if you ain't got shit to do, go on and do.
Oh no, we ain't doing no
anyway.
like work shit. We just did shit. Our shit we want.
I mean, that's the best kind of shit.
Yeah, that's
it up so we can see what shit you was talking about. That's all.
Yeah, our shit we wanted to do.
Yeah, personal shit. I like that shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's some good shit.
But it wasn't bullshit though.
No.
As long as it wasn't bullshit.
No, definitely
shit.
wasn't bullshit.
Good.
It was a fun weekend.
That's the kind of shit you need in your life.
Exactly. That's the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
so
bro,
today,
like them pictures back there.
Which pictures?
No,
Yeah, they were fire.
Oh,
yeah. Once he moved, he put that up there. I noticed. That's fire.
It's on fleek, you know.
DJ. Wicca. So, this week we're gonna get right into it because we got a lot of shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And
good shit.
It's good shit. Some of it is bullshit.
Most of it, y'all gonna see the bullshit.
A lot of bullshit. Yeah. So today we fuck that America the Beautiful bullshit. The cost of empire. So we're looking at the relationship between us and them. Y'all know who them is? Yeah. So we're gonna start out straight up with a video because this was Brian's thing this week. Brian went down this rabbit hole. He was like,
and it was shitty in that rabbit hole. This is gonna be the shitty show.
Bullshit. It's coming out the woodwork. So here we go.
I'll say it again and again and again. We've never had a friend like President Trump in the White House. It's not even close. And I think you can judge that by not merely by the frequency of our meetings, but by the content and the intensity. I think Israel is very blessed to have President Trump leading the United States, and I'll say leading the free world at this time. I think it's not merely Israel's great fortune, I think it's the world's great fortune.
Well, I just want to say that it's very important who the Prime Minister and President of Israel is. We have a great relationship. It was an honor to speak before your leaders. That was a great honor for me. I think it has not happened before, or something they told me. But the relationship's been extraordinary, and Bibi's a strong man. He can be very difficult on occasion, but you need a strong man. If you had a weak man, you wouldn't have Israel right now. Israel would have been, Israel with most other leaders would not exist today. They would not exist. And now they're stronger than ever. Yeah, please.
Can I just say that every time he talk, he make my stomach hurt?
Yeah, I could dig that.
Yeah.
It's like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I mean, every time we talk, I feel like I'm about to have an aneurysm.
It's like this adverse, like
right,
physiological feeling,
right,
and all that. Because I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, because he try and compliment you and then talk shit about you at the same damn time.
But that's
he tried
most of the time.
He tried to give Israel a compliment, but then said, "Y'all wouldn't be shit." It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
But that's because he got that ego, and he can't let the fucking ego go. No. And his ass half brain dead, so he can't articulate shit together. No fucking way. Like
I know
the other day, what that nigga said? He said, there are people in Iran, they got blown to bits. And they're walking around now with no arms and no legs. I'm like,
oh yeah,
you're walking around.
I saw that on
YouTube. That ain't never died before. That make about as much as that.
I saw that video on YouTube. I was like, oh my god! I just got up and just walked away. I was like,
because what else can you do?
Yeah. If you was my kid, I'd be like, just get the fuck out of my face right now. I hurt you.
I mean, that remind me of that joke that you said we had back in the day when it was like, if a plane crashed and something's on the border of this and this, where do you bury the survivors? You really say that shit. Like, the survivors have been buried on both sides of the border. And,
I couldn't believe he said. I had to play that video back like 2-3 times. And I'm like, damn, he really said that shit. So they dead, but they like World War Z zombies. They just not even crawling around. They just scooting with their face and like, damn, you don't have nobody like you, dog. Because I would hope somebody be like, Fred, don't say shit on TV no more.
Thank you. That's why I said you ain't got no friends when people let you go out there like that.
Yeah, like somebody else gonna do all the talking for you. Okay, just don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing. So, are we best friends with them?
Yes.
And it's a loose we because I mean we are Americans, but we're not doing that. Like
best friends
with Israel. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes,
best
indeed.
friends,
Bosom buddies.
Bosom buddies, you know what I'm saying? Maybe lovers even.
Some high passionate fucking R. Kelly, P. Diddy, Vaseline, and baby all
kind of shit going on.
Yeah.
Little
bit of romance and a little bit of rape. Is all,
So the big question for today is going to continue to be, but why? Why would we be his best friend with them?
Because they help us keep stability in the Middle East. Because nobody's going to mess with Israel because they know they got to deal with us. Nobody really wants to deal with us because nobody puts the United States in check when they do dumb shit.
Okay. And that's why I came up with the America the Beautiful thing, because we, we're Americans. We're Americans. And so it's supposed to be like we're supposed to be the powerhouse. We're supposed to be, the head NIC. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But are we?
Right.
Hell no.
Are we really? Because what we are discovering in this age of information is that we ain't shit and we never been shit.
No.
Right.
No.
Well, yeah. And I think most black people already knew that.
We did.
Because
we already knew
American history. Most white people know America's story.
Right.
So we already know about the ugly side. White people who don't want to be looked at as racist or don't want to feel like they're racist. And that's a good thing. Right. But they'll say, slavery was a long time ago. But unfortunately, we're not just talking about slavery. We're talking about last year, last month, last week. You know what I'm saying? So we already know the ugly side of it. Like, to me, the reason why we so bosom buddies with Israel is because we don't really get a lot from Israel.
No,
we give a lot to Israel, though.
Okay.
And do they help out? They could. They could if something happened, but they weren't extremely involved in Desert Storm.
No, they didn't have to be. That's not their purpose. That's not their reason to be there. They keep all these other little countries in check. They don't. Get caught up.
But what countries? You see what I'm saying? Like, I hear what you're saying.
What
countries are they keeping in check? Because for real, ain't nobody scared of Israel. And for real,
they're not scared. You gotta look at it from another. You gotta look at it from a different spot. Hell no, everybody didn't fought with Israel in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
The reason they don't go all out is because if they get into a war with Israel, they get into a war with the United States.
But here's why that don't add up. Because we bombed Iran.
Yeah.
Iran started lighting our asses up immedially.
That's because nobody's scared of the Nobody's scared of the United States like they used to be.
But so again, that's what I'm saying. What is the point of the relationship?
What's the point of the allyship then?
Yeah.
Because Trump destroyed all the people that used to back. Countries would back us up in a heartbeat 4 years ago with Biden. He destroyed all those relationships. Think about it. Just pay attention over. Well, shit.
But no, I mean, I have to pay attention. I know what's going on. It's not that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the connect between us and Israel is definitely not based in being a strong ally. Now, goods, sure, we get a little something from them, but but Israel has their own agenda. Israel
they need the protection because of what you just said. They can't if everybody decided, fuck that. Iran, Iraq, Egypt, if they all decided we gonna bust Israel ass, ain't a damn thing Israel could do. They can hang on for a little while, but then it's over after that.
And they own inevitably. But what I'm saying, in today's current climate, we are not friends with Israel for no other reason than blackmail.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They've been spying on us just like we spy on everybody else.
Nah, it ain't even that. I mean, we spy on people and people spy on us for a specific reason, not to control your whole country. That's complete. That's a different kind of spying. Because we went to war. Now tell me this. We went to war with Iran because Israel wanted to.
And because Trump's the biggest.
Look, when the shit hit the fan, Israel said, "Man, we out of this shit." You see what I'm saying? Because Israel is not involved in that war no more.
I know
they're not involved in it at all.
Because Donald Trump wants to be a wartime president. That's his whole thing. People joke around and say, "Oh, he won't be just like Putin." No, he does really want to be like Putin. That's his thing. They wanted to jump. Israel hasn't been able to get any other president to do what Donald Trump did. Ever.
Right,
period.
because no other president, one, is that fucking stupid.
Thank
and
you.
Two, they don't have the information on no other president like they have on.
So
Trump.
when the shit got hot, I saw when Israel was like, hey man, maybe we need to just chill, and left them hanging. Now he looked like the Israel did to Trump what Trump did to Musk.
Well,
he set Musk up
on his ass, but yeah,
he set Musk up to be the fall guy. Everybody was mad at him. Nobody was mad at Trump. Israel set Trump up to go start this shit. The shit didn't work out like they wanted to because now China backing Iran up, all these other countries backing up Iran. Nobody want to fight China.
Right. Well, that's because
nobody want to fight the rest of them. So they did what I wanted to do, the same thing too. Fuck that. I'm out.
Look, Sway, you ain't got all the answers. Look, listen. This is what it was historically. We was down with Israel, and then everything was cool. Israel did take care of that side of the world, and really what they did was stood there in a threatening pose and kind of kept people at bay. Whereas people would say, "Is it worth it? Nah." Or is it worth it? Yeah. But the what it is now, and what it is now is it's a flip flop, because we were allies with Israel, but we were controlling the narrative. Now it's flipped. Now we are still allies with Israel, but Israel is controlling the narrative. So a historic ally connect. I mean, we allies with Canada, and for real, that's just based on
that's
trade.
what I saw. Like we've been allies with lots of different countries.
Right. I mean, they give us some electricity.
We were supposed to be like the HNIC. We was the ones in charge, or it was our thing. But now,
but what's happening now is not that, because you have American government officials convincing their group of people that they control that oh,
wait a minute, hold on, somebody's agreeing with me. Hold on.
All
right, I don't know who you are, dog, but yeah, I am right.
King Guru 06.
Well, look, King.
Y'all leave King alone. That's my dog.
Let me holler, King. I'm not saying he ain't right. I'm talking about what's happening right now.
Look, bro, I've been married for 23 years. I take my wins when I get them. I'm here. But the big deal that's going on now is the way they're trying to turn us all into Israelites. You know what I'm saying? No,
so
I know what you're saying. Yeah,
all not just be an ally. They want us to damn near be them, and it's crazy because we send them a shitload of money all the time. Israel got free housing, free college, a free health care. Why are we sending them money if we, you know what I'm saying? We're in a deficit that is a number
that hasn't been even created yet.
It's quadruple mazillion. You know what I'm saying? So why are we sending so much money over there? On top of that, what your boy name is? What freaky dude that they murdered in jail? Committed suicide in jail.
Epstein.
Yeah, Epstein. Epstein was Mossad. Mossad ain't number CIA for Israel. Yeah. So if he running the freak house, and this is and he hated Trump, Epstein, like could not stand Trump. Who that is? Who? Call me. But you know what I'm saying? So he got the good tapes. Do you see what I'm saying? So, and you think Israel don't have that information? Like they confirmed over and over and over again. Dude is Mossad. But I said he kept going over there getting his freak on. You understand? So Now, all of a sudden, because how much have we seen Israel coming back and forth to America, all this fucking chopping it up shit? Nope. Man, we didn't see it at all. Right. You understand what I'm saying? But we seeing it now because now they control the puppet in the White House. Yeah. So now it's like, nigga, look, we want our land back that Iran got. We go blow them bitches up for me. And then his dumb ass went on and did it. Now we got a bunch of dead Americans. And then, you know, the cost of that war. And it's crazy because we got billions of dollars for war, but we ain't got no money for healthcare.
No, none.
Got money for war, but don't feed the poor.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Man, where's Cardi B with something? Coronavirus.
Let me hit you with this that comes right behind what you're saying.
Can we ask you America first or Israel first?
Israel first.
Israel first?
Yes.
Before America?
No, of course not.
Excuse me, sir. America first or Israel first? America first or Israel first?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you about that.
You're not going to talk to me about that, sir? You look terrified. He just got a chill down. He skipped on the elevators. He said, I'm going to take the steps today.
Who do you think we're occupied by?
AIPAC. We send $18 billion a year to Israel. Why? Just ask the question, what do we get out of it?
Nothing.
We get nothing. Are we doing humanitarian work? No, they're charged with genocide. They're killing off Palestinians. Are we helping them survive? Well, they've got a higher standard of living than we do, a longer lifespan than we do. Free education, free housing, free health care.
Did you know that in Israel, every resident is insured under the national health insurance law?
But we're sending them money. Why? Ask yourself why a U.S. congressman can wear an Israeli military uniform in congressional chambers. I would think that would be an act of treason, but they did. Nobody said anything. Ask why the Israeli prime minister can bypass the president, fly directly in and speak to our Congress without any other government interaction. Congress gave him 26 standing ovations. I think most pop stars would like 26 standing ovations. Our Congress gave Netanyahu, a foreign prime minister, 26 standing ovations. I have difficulty looking at that in any other way than we're occupied. Statistically speaking, we have shown that whoever spends the more money on an election wins 94% of the time. Whoever spent the most wins. We can also show that every time somebody spoke out against Israel or AIPAC, the next election, their challenger was highly funded and wins. And we shut down that conversation quickly, right? Whenever we try to talk about it, you get told, well, that's anti-Semitic. No, it's not. Calling things the way they are is not anti-Semitic.
Like I said, I said it. And all the people who they was asking them questions to were people who work in the White House.
Right.
So
and that's what I was gonna say, because they didn't know, they didn't want to answer the question.
Exactly.
Like, and your boy answered by accident in the beginning.
Yep. Yeah. So does that sound like an ally? Or does that sound like a pimp? You see what I'm saying? Ooh. So how are we? And who the fuck can you go to? White dude working in the White House, America first or Israel first? Well, Israel first. That shit doesn't even make sense.
That doesn't even make sense.
But you know, for decades, I'm not gonna say us, black people, but you know, white people have been taught never to talk bad about Israel.
Well, I mean, that's from a spiritual sense. I mean, and that's for black people too, because from the church standpoint, the whole church world is kind of built on, oh, we love Israel. That's what Jesus was at. Oh, and all that. From a spiritual sense, we kind of saw it as somewhat of a holy land too, and that's a whole nother subject because that's
what I'm about to say. Because
that's a whole nother thing. And
I never looked at Israel as part of my religion. Like,
well, but that's because Israel is not a part of our religion. But the people in Israel believe they kill Christians.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're not down with no damn Christians. So why in America are we calling American citizens who you know, and the baseline of the American religion is Christian, and if we say Well, nah, man, forget Israel. Somebody's gonna tell you you're being anti-Semitic.
Yep.
But then you go to that Catholic church that does not teach what they teach in Israel.
Come on.
We're occupied, bro. I swear. We is occupied.
I'm not doubting you 100. I'm not doubting you at all.
Based on no ally shit.
I always felt that. I mean, just from being in the military, I saw how much the United States catered to Israel from just simple shit. We spent I mean, he talking about we give them $18 million. What he said, $18 million a year, something like that.
But it was 18 million. It wasn't 18.
Might have been 18 billion. I had to look. But I know from the military side, we spent billions sending them shit on the regular. Their troops used to come to America, train on American bases, get American training, eat and sleep better than we did. Them motherfuckers got treated like rock stars while we got treated like shit. I always knew something. I could never like just put my finger on it. Like other troops would come from other countries because a lot of troops come from other countries and train in America. Right. They got treated just like we did. Troops come from Germany and treated them like shit. Israel come down here, they
put them up in a hotel because there ain't no fancy. You know, there is no like a fancy base housing on one and regular base housing for other people.
They would get like
they got treated better.
Barracks. Like where everybody like other troops like on Fort Sill. When the other troops came down, they got like whatever barracks we had where the enlisted people sleep at. They had enlisted people in officers' barracks, like in officers' housing that was empty. That's like bullshit. But no, I guarantee you, I can 100% buy they're occupying our asses. It's a solid occupation. I mean, it's out there now.
Yeah, but it's all out
before
now.
Social media. You know, we never knew. Nobody ever knew that shit because you could just keep anything you wanted to keep on the down low.
Each of information is lovely.
You know, and if somebody found out, they mysteriously disappeared or they got Epstein. That's my new word for people that just disappear off the planet now. Oh, they got Epstein. Okay,
no, that's what I'm talking about. They committed suicide. He hung himself.
Yeah. How would you be able to tell a difference between shared values and strategic interests?
It's hard. I think it's real. And then too, it depends on who. Well, it depends on who's taught. I think for Black people, it's easier because we don't trust nothing they say
ever.
Right. As soon as they say, yeah, my Americans, I want it. We already like, motherfucker.
We already checked out.
We already like, right. We already had the suspicion. They're already under the spotlight the very second they open their mouth.
Right.
But but I think the smaller the positioning is, the easier it is. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Okay. So let's talk about something that you started talking about earlier. The idea that all they shit is taken care of. They people good.
Yep.
With this here video right here.
If you're an Israeli citizen, you have government funded health care and you have government funded college. So why is America having to give Israel $3.8 billion? If they're doing so great and they're funding healthcare and college and their government is their economy is doing so well and their tax revenue is so good that they're less than $400 billion in debt, why is dead broke America having to send $3.8 billion?
Well, she about to get Epstein.
No, I mean,
no, that's Margaret.
I mean, they can't really do it. I mean, because for real, to knock her off only bring more attention to the subject.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying.
Big.
So
now Trump made her huge. So
I mean, I saw somebody post today, and it was like, just finding out and figuring out that my taxes are going to fund the war and take care of things that I never like. So why am I doing this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So like we can't get any of our needs met at all.
Right.
We can't get any of our needs met. And we paying all the taxes and y'all robbing us blind for them. Right. Because it all goes to this bullshit and all that. How we feel about that?
It's fucked up. I mean, taxes itself is it's some shit. It's some bullshit.
It's some bullshit. Is what it is.
Right. Because the whole thing is like, I can't even say we're getting played because the people in power already agreed to it. So you know what I mean? When you get played, you don't know what's going on till the last minute. But the people that's funding the shit is getting played. And the reason and the thing that frustrates me so much about it is not even so much them. What they doing is intentional and it's planned, and this is what we want to do. And we don't give a shit who we have to fuck over to do it. My problem is the dumb ass people that still say, yo, I'm still down with Trump. And I'm like, and as soon as I say, well, why?
That right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Right
like,
there.
We don't really have a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, just go on and say, because I don't like black people and Hispanics. You know what I mean? Because that's the empowerment that they see. And it's so easy to get that group to believe.
But what do you say if you're Hispanic? Because you can't say I don't like
See, I will vote for Donald Trump. You know, they say the same thing.
Brian said it last week. A lot of these foreigners and immigrants, all that, they still kind of believe in the American dream.
Mm-hmm. And that's
even though
that pisses me off, like that whole American dream thing that they had everybody caught up in is a lie.
Right. And it's always been.
It's always been a lie.
Broke that shit down so eloquently. So James Baldwin broke that American dream shit down.
Oh yeah, he did.
You know what I mean? But there is no dream. You know how people say American dream is an American nightmare. It ain't even a nightmare, nigga. It don't even exist. It don't even exist. It's false advertising. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy to get people caught up in it. That's why black people are so vital and so important to this country, because you can always utilize the black community and say, at least you're not one of them. No matter what our status,
what the situation is,
no matter what our status is, at least you're not one of them. And for whatever imaginary media promoted or Tyler Perry driven reason, that nigga's killing us the most. I'm not gonna get on my Tyler Perry rant, but there's a feeling of empowerment to feel like I'm better than that colored guy or that colored pickaninny girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, it's
the bullshit is in the hierarchy, positioning better than thing, right?
Yeah.
Because if we see each other as the same as human beings, we talk about that all the time. If you see each other as another person and operate in sovereignty, then you don't try to get over on them. If you see that person as you. Right.
Exactly.
You know, because I'm you, you're me. And if I can look at you as me, then I'm not trying to rule over you.
Exactly.
Right. I'm not trying to fuck over you. You know, it's the about the Nino Brown. Am I my brother's keeper? You know, and shit. Gangs are made of that shit.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
We should run the country like a gang.
We a high quality game. You know, and not just those random games.
No, not random game. No, you gotta have standards in your game too.
Indeed.
Gotta run it like 2-1.
Gotta have rules.
Run it like 2-1.
Gotta have rules.
Gotta have rules. You know. So I got one also about them trying to answer why we went to war to begin with.
Why did Donald Trump go to war against Iran?
It's a very good question.
Thank you very much.
And it only has about 6 or 8 answers, depending on which one you want to pick at any given time.
If you had to explain in 10 seconds, why did we go to war now?
It's a very good question. And the truth is we don't know the answer, right? They have given us multiple versions of that story all week. He went for it now because he had a feeling, according to his press secretary, that something bad might happen, that Iran was going to attack. He went to war because the Israelis were going to go to war anyway, and therefore they decided they had to go with the Israelis, otherwise there would be retaliation against American forces. That was Marco Rubio. The president said that they needed to go after the nuclear program, which, of course, he had already told us was obliterated. And we had to go after the ballistic missile program, which intelligence tells us is not yet the threat that he said it was. So why now is still an open question. Right. I think a lot of reasons are he felt emboldened by Venezuela, and he's becoming increasingly comfortable with power as he goes further into a second term.
Support your local PBS station. Help keep your local public media station strong with your generous gift today.
And y'all make sure y'all donate to PBS too, because they trying to take that shit. Right. They don't want no free speech. You know what I mean?
Right.
Occupation. That's what
Occupation.
Can I say something real quick?
Please.
I know y'all hate Donald Trump, and he's not my favorite person. I have no hatred for
anybody. Okay.
But I hate Marco Rubio. Like,
why?
Because Marco Rubio is the biggest simp in the freaking world. I remember when he was, what was he office he was running for? Might have been governor or some shit like that in Florida. And
I remember that. Yeah.
He couldn't be, because he was like the total opposite. I think his name's Shapiro.
Yeah, I think it was Shapiro. I remember that.
Because they was calling him like Trump Jr., Shapiro, because them two was like two peas in a pot. And Rubio was like the total opposite.
Mm-hmm.
But then Trump started talking shit like he always do about people. And then this motherfucker just did like a whole 360. Now, I mean, no, I'm not going to say that. But he got Trump balls in his mouth, like all the way in there.
God damn.
Like,
that was nice too. I don't know what you were going to say, but that was
like,
cool.
When Trump be shitting on himself, Rubio right there underneath catching the shit. Like,
damn, not even wiping his ass.
I thought you were gonna say wiping his ass.
Me too. Damn, that nigga just holding it
right there, with his balls in his mouth, right there. Him all on his face.
Him and Nicki Minaj just sucking dick and catching doo-doo.
I hate that dude, man. Like I don't hate nobody, but I hate him. I just needed to get that off my chest.
Damn.
So there's lots of reasons that countries historically go to war, right?
Right.
And I'm pretty sure none of them match right now. So some of them are self-defense after attack. Have we been attacked?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No,
all right.
By Iran. No.
All right. Defense of allies. Does that matter?
No, because no allies were being attacked.
Okay, all right. Okay. Containment of rival powers.
Nope, because the whole nuclear thing was obliterated weeks before we even got involved in this shit.
We had a treaty that Trump got rid of, that Obama negotiated with Iran.
He tore that shit up and threw it in the trash.
Yeah, and they had been abiding.
They've
been abiding by that treaty for years.
Right. So why?
Israel did not want them to have that treaty. Did not want that treaty to be in existence.
Okay. All right.
Exactly.
Protection of economic and strategic interest.
Absolutely not.
We don't have no interest over there.
Okay. All right, because we just said we the brokers, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, all right. Humanitarian or ideological reasons.
Nope, they can't pull that save Iraq shit.
Iran loved their leader. They love that man. Like,
wait. I gotta disagree. I've seen those interviews with those. They hated that man was a fucking tyrant. He wasn't
they all tyrants.
Yeah,
but there was a lot of people that were
There's a lot of people that like Trump, but the facts are still the facts. Them people.
No, it was more. I can fact check you on this one. It was more people that respected and loved that man than hated him.
I don't think it was more people. I'm not saying that everybody hated his way, but this dude was out there killing people in the street. It's not like he was sentencing whole groups of people to death. So there's no way there could be a majority. If Trump was just murdering, well, the nigga is murdering people. You know?
About to say that, like, but he is.
Nah, that don't prove your point, Fred. Because the only people that support Trump, even after everything he did, have fucking mental issues, because there's no way you can logically say he's out here killing American citizens and I still support him and it's a legitimate support. It's not support out of the benefit to support him.
Like those,
you know what I'm saying?
Those poor American soldiers, they died for their country. No, you didn't. No.
So, Fred, with that being said, can we consider the fact that the people that said that they did support him, there was still that hive mind? I'm just supporting, just maybe I'm scared, maybe I'm used to having to say.
Yeah, because because he and I wish I could remember his name. I can't even pronounce the shit. But he started trying to get his country power, but he got hooked up with this one company that was damming like rivers and shit, and was like literally killing off part of his country because they couldn't get in the water. So I agree with Brian. He wasn't the best of the best of the best. That motherfucker did some shit. I watched the whole documentary on it.
Yeah,
but
it's possible that their support was like our McAfee.
Yeah, but
well, I mean,
they
you had slaves that loved their slave master. So I mean, anything is possible.
They wasn't asking Trump to come over there and save them.
Right.
They wasn't like, oh, please, please, Donald Trump, come over here and save us.
Yeah, America don't save, we take.
No, we don't save nobody.
Right.
Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point.
Exactly.
Another reason is counterterrorism.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Because remember, all the nuclear shit was obliterated. And then what? He said they only had one nuclear bomb or some shit like that. So.
Wow. All right. How about this? Power and global influence.
Yes. But not for us.
Not for us.
For Israel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For Israel. You know what I mean? That it has the shit just, I mean, at the end of the day, the truth is just the truth. The shit don't have nothing to do with us. Right. There's no benefit and there was no threat. So we basically just jumped in a fight with the other nigga, not knowing why the other nigga was getting into the fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Then the other nigga went home. And now we let that like when that fight happened at school. And me and Fred jumped in, helping Troy, and them niggas left. They went home. Me and Fred was stuck out there. We didn't even know why we was fighting the people we was fighting. You know what I'm saying?
We was America and they was Israel.
Yep.
And then they went home and we was left like,
yep. I remember looking up. I was watching Troy walk good home, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
So, what do you think the Well, first, let me say this. Usually, they will put something out there and say, "Okay, this is why we're doing the thing," right? And all that. And oh boy, literally just like, that's a good question. We really don't know.
Right.
We really don't know. And that is ridiculously unheard of, because you should have to answer to the people as to why, right?
Exactly.
And all that. And there's no rhyme or reason, right?
And usually, I mean, historically, if this country, the rare times we've actually went to war, people knew it was coming. You know what I mean? you knew there was some, it was like a hurricane. We saw it off the coast of Africa, like, the shit might come this way, you know what I mean? So we knew, right. And there was a lot of back and forth discussion about the upcoming thing that may or may not happen. You know what I mean? Right. The government sit there and lie to you and say, we're trying to avoid war at all costs, but war is big money.
That's big money, big
from us, right? From us, because they ain't getting it from no fucking where else. So, but war is big money, and people, they'll put in a little more thinking, I'm supporting the troops. That's why they give you that the whole troop scenario. Because if you look at it from a standpoint of, man, these young men and young women going out there and putting their life on the line for the benefit of our country, but this ain't that. There was no discussion with Congress. There was no act of war.
Talk to
he just did this up and out on his own, which in itself is fucking illegal as shit. And that's what
I thought.
Right. When people say, man, Trump did such, and they're about to get his ass out there, I'd be like, shut the fuck up, because the nigga has been doing whatever
he
since day one.
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody's done shit. Like nothing.
Right.
Nothing. Because before Iran, we invaded and kidnapped a whole president.
Oh yeah.
We actually went in, invaded a foreign country,
Venezuela,
and kidnapped. We just took his ass,
snatched him, right?
Just snatched him, and said, well, we declared their military a terrorist group, so that's why we went and got him, and nobody did shit.
And it's fucking Venezuela, man. Fuck you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even like, it wasn't that high threat country. You know what I mean? Like, man,
Venezuela has the largest oil deposit in the world.
But no, I know their resources. I'm talking about the threat factor. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's why he did it. But them being a threat.
And this is the thing. This is the thing. Everybody knows what's going, and that's what pisses me off. Everybody knows what's going on. Nothing about why anything has happened it shouldn't be a fucking shocker to nobody.
No,
you think Venezuela, you think, oh, it's a nice place to vacation, and them bitches got buku oil. And our oil is dependent on the Middle East, and we get a little bit from Canada. I don't know, Canada might be like, fuck y'all. You understand what I'm saying?
But here's the
that shit ain't filling up with the local BP.
If you think about it, he really didn't make it a secret that he wanted, because he immediately, once they snatched the president from over there, he immediately had a meeting with all of the heads of all the major petroleum companies, Mobil, BP, and he basically was like, y'all go over there and start drilling this oil. But they didn't already spent billions of dollars building up shit here and where they doing shit at. And they basically told him, dude, we didn't already spend billions of dollars over here. We got to build all new shit because they got heavy oil. That's a different way you got to refine that.
Right.
So they're going to have to spend billions on top of billions just to build shit.
And guess what? They're going to spend it. You see, and you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not nothing that's going on. It's none of it is really information. We already know. The thing I'm trying to push, and the thing I'm constantly trying to push, is for these blind ass motherfuckers stop pretending like it's not what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And it's really insulting. It's really, really, really insulting. It's like, I hate for people to think I'm stupid. Stop thinking like I'm stupid. I know. I see you. Yeah.
Right.
They know. They just don't care.
Well, they could not care all day long, but when our asses is really broke and we out here living in the dust, shit, this whole fucking country is because they're gonna burn it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm really starting to believe
that's what I was gonna say. What's the end game here? The end game is
I'm really starting to believe that the end game,
people suffer,
right,
and half of us die.
Exactly. Like, they trying to max it out, and they have some fucking where else to go.
That's
really what I'm starting to believe.
Don't go invade another country.
Nah, they ain't going to invade another country, because what I'm telling you is once they get through maximize this country to this government is a hoe. And you know how a pimp would just run a hoe until she can't go no more. Until she burnt out. And that's exactly what's happening here, because see all that funding fucking Israel and shit. You think it's unbelievable to think we have somewhere to go once we to maximize this shit out. And then you understand what I'm saying? Because you can't, if you're not investing, and I'm only speaking from a pimpalicious standpoint here. Hold on.
Absolutely.
Right? So if you're not investing in your hoes,
you gotta invest in your hoes.
But you running them, you got them on the stroll 24/7. You're gonna burn them out. And once they burnt out, they have no more. And that's exactly because what are they investing back into this country?
Nothing.
No, we're
absolutely nothing. That's completely dry.
So who's leaving?
The motherfucker. You got your billionaires, you got Trump bitch ass, because he been working his ass off to earn it. Probably Tyler Perry, Sally all the ass to be with him too. But you'll have those people who can go. If just like Shawnnell, you sent the thing today talking about the movies, right?
Right.
If you look at any disaster movie,
right,
them motherfuckers know the disaster coming first. Guess who's getting out there first?
The
motherfuckers that's in the loop.
And my favorite movie. They knew that the fucking world was coming to an end before everybody else knew. They had their little arc 2012.
Oh, 2012.
The crust was doing
I know.
And it was all in the boats and
but what I'm saying is like when you look at everything that's going on, where's the investment back into America? At no point out of everything we've been seeing that's going on, this motherfucker ran on no new wars, lower taxes, lower gas prices, lower grocery. He hasn't done anything, not one fucking thing that he said he was going to do. Right, exactly. And all of the money that he done stole, swindled, and now fucking
he just took it. He didn't steal it. He just took it.
Well, he stole it. Fuck that. That nigga ain't getting no word pass. He stole it. So all that fucking money is going to other fucking places.
Right.
Outside of the country.
Like we talked about before, like we pay taxes to be able to take care of the infrastructure here.
Exactly.
Right? But you can't fix the road, and when you build one, we still got to pay a toll on it. Well, our taxes were supposed to pay for that road. So why am I double paying? And then what you doing with that money? You know what I'm saying? So like it doesn't matter. Like, we get the minimum of all the things.
Right.
We can't get no health care. We can't get no food stamps. There's all these rules and guidelines for any kind of help or assistance. You can't, and then the rules are set in place so that we can't get shit done. Even as professionals, I got so many boundaries around me and my licensure that I can't fucking help the people because it's set up to rob the fucking people, right?
Okay, well, let me ask you a question, because I'm a person where it's cool to fuss and bitch and complain, but what are we actually gonna do? So let's say everybody listens to what we're saying.
Okay. So what's the solution?
What are the rest of the people's next step?
That's a good question. First, we got to stop acting like we separate from each other.
Exactly.
And recognize who the actual enemy is. Stop fighting each other.
So do we need another civil war?
Nah. Oh, not because that wouldn't be a civil war. That would be a government takeover. Not that bullshit the motherfuckers did on January 6th. That was just angry white people.
That was storming the Capitol. That wasn't a government takeover.
I'm talking about literally overthrow the government.
Right. Because here's my thing too. And like we all have our jobs, right? And all such. And so if you are a governor of the law, a police officer, or whatever the case may be, and your job is to arrest people that break the law, then we should arrest people that break the law, right? And go through whatever their process needs to go through, whatever the case may be. He continues to break huge laws.
But there are laws in place that basically keeps the president from going to jail.
but their laws of impeachment.
Yeah,
I mean, it may keep him out of jail, but it don't keep him in office.
But
exactly.
But the Congress and the Senate is all Republicans. Who's going to impeach him?
But that's against the law. Not only do we have the House and Congress, he got the judges too.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean when I say a government takeover, I don't mean like a bunch of fucking people running down there to the White House with pitchforks and shit.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Strategically taking over.
Exactly. Where we get the human being in office and get people on board, judges, representatives, all the people that are in place that's not doing their fucking job. You understand what I'm saying? Because just like you said, Fred, it's easy for people to to complain, but it's mad easy for people to say, man, well, okay, so what do we do next? But rather you, and I don't mean you, Fred, I just mean people in general.
No, I know what you're talking
people
about.
Have a plan or not, they benefit from the passionate people that do have a plan. You know what I'm saying? So the whole, but the bottom line is there are multiple fucking things that we can do. The thing is that something has to be done. Because to me, what the end game looks like is that it's just a burnout of this country. You know what I'm saying? It's a burnout of this country, and then he got to leave office because fuck that be president forever bullshit. That shit happened. I'm gonna go to Atlanta. I'm gonna snatch Tyler Perry arm off. I'm gonna go then I'm gonna beat his ass.
Tyler Perry all he do is make movies.
Nigga don't make movies. That nigga make problems. You understand what I'm saying? That nigga fucking up a whole race of.
You know what? I'm gonna set up a celebrity fight. You versus Tyler Perry. Y'all just get that.
I'll
shit
take
off
Tyler Perry first, and then I want Corey Holcomb next. Because that's another retard. But that's my newest concern. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking at everything. Back when I thought this dude just stealing all the money and stockpiling it for when he get out of office, he a trillionaire. As shitty as that is, it was more acceptable. You know what I'm saying? It was more acceptable. But this it's like if you trying to just maximize the country's funds, then you're gonna leave the country with little to nothing. I mean, we already in a gazillion trillion debt as it is. There's the comeback from that I don't even see how. You know what I'm saying? I don't even see how after this dude gets out of office, how we're gonna come back.
Recover.
You know what I'm saying? The recovery is gonna look like $55 a gallon for gas. You know what I'm saying? Eggs gonna cost $78.39. You know what I mean? Because you would have to increase everything substantially in order to try to start building that shit back up. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you all this: since America is really like one of the only countries that really like does like capitalism, that's their big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does this basically show that capitalism really doesn't work?
It can work no, it can't work.
It don't.
Right. Capitalism, for real, has never worked, because even places that even this country saying that they capitalist is bullshit. They're not capitalists, because being a capitalist is I'm going to maximize the max from this group, and then I'm going to always max it. But you can't without putting back into that system. You have to give back to the system in order for it to continue.
And that's been my issue this entire time, is that how, like, because that capitalist mindset of how they do it and all that is, like you said, run the hole until they done, right? Mm-hmm. And all that. I mean, they did the same thing with slaves. They worked them literally to death.
Yeah, till they died.
And all that. And it just would make sense to me that if you take care of the people, you get more out of them, right?
Yeah.
That's a mentality and all that. And they do it in corporate America. They don't care about nothing and nobody, but just make the money. But that means short-term, Like you got this much when you could have longevity out of the people. If you just took care of the people, you benefit more. That's truly, even though it's capitalistic in their terms, but it's really a lack mindset, right? It's truly a lack mindset. Let me get as much as I can get on the front end rather than thinking long term and making sure this person, this entity, this business, whatever it is taken care of, right? Or things like we talk about the poison, right? Our air is poison, the food is poison, the water is poison, everything's fucking poison, right? And then I'm gonna poison you with pharmaceuticals. I'm gonna make you sick and this. So, but this is your workforce. Right? These are the people that you are capitalizing off of and all that. So you would harm the thing that's bringing you the stuff, right? Yeah, and granted, it's worked for a little while. It has, right? Because everybody's caught up in the game and all that shit. But once awakened, once woke, you have to do something different. And I went just now and looked for this is what it should look like.
Damn, bro, I might have to move to New Zealand.
New Zealand, baby. New Zealand, baby. Yes, sir.
When I saw that, I cried because I was like,
exactly. They fucking hold it down. And that would be one of their congressmen in the House of Representatives.
Yeah, it is.
That person was.
Exactly.
Yeah, she just got there, according to the note. She just got there.
Right.
And she's like, y'all will not take over our place. This is our shit.
Exactly. Because this country is full of fucking cowards. And that's why black people are so easily manipulated by a fake amount of money. Because people that think they're rich here are not rich here. Your ass is, because for real, if I had $1 million today, somebody say, hey B, here's $1 million, I'd be like, damn, shit, maybe I could work part-time, but I can't quit my fucking job.
Yeah, not even.
See what I'm saying? So don't nobody stand up to shit. And even Jasmine Crockett, perfect example. She called them out on a lot of shit. But you saw that shit though. After a while, she was just talking. And I'm not saying that she didn't mean what she was saying. What I'm saying is it had zero impact on shit. You know why it had zero impact? Because when she would go off, all them other Democrats that agreed with her should have been on that shit too. In that fucking moment.
In that room, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I got up.
She started and then everybody started.
Yes.
But the shit can be
all the white people was annoyed as fuck, but nobody cared.
Exactly.
No.
In other countries, when motherfuckers have a disagreement with the government, they go to the fucking little whatever their White House is and drag that motherfucker out of there by his fucking feet. Do you understand? But that's why this country pushes that separation of people shit so fucking hard.
America pushes individualism, and that's how everybody thinks. The majority of people think like that. That's why when you were saying about the MAGA people, if it's not affecting them in this moment, they're gonna keep rolling with their guy. When we get to the point,
even as it's affecting them, because I know somebody right now who's affected.
Under the bridge.
I know somebody that's 2 steps away. I know somebody that's 2 steps away from living under the bridge in a cardboard box, and they're not as MAGA as they used to be. But now they just not saying
passive
shit.
MAGA.
They just not saying nothing now because
that's because people
I can see it. Like, yeah, your faith is shaken now in the man you put all your trust in. You see that motherfucker don't give a fuck about you.
And what I don't get is like, you got to get mad. You have to be mad enough. You got to reach a fuck it point.
Right.
Fuck that dumb shit. Right, mama?
Fuck the dumb shit. Yeah. For real. For real.
Because that does not make sense to continue over and over again to put myself in situations that are abusive and that are taking from me and knocking me down and kicking me and all that. And no hand up, like keep kicking me. Right? That does not make fucking sense. And so I just wonder how long it's going to do. You have to be under the bridge?
Yeah,
right.
Literally, you got to be for some of them. They have to be under
your whole family
the
needs to be
bridge.
deported. Like, what is it that is going to take for you to be like, nah, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. We got to do something different. We need to join together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Gustavo's Negros around this bitch. Like, you know,
but I mean,
all my people of color, let's get together. Let's, whatever the case may be. There are more people of color around the fucking world than they are them, and we are still sitting around like we subservient, like we can't do nothing.
Yep. And that's heavily embedded into people of color.
Yeah.
It's heavy. It's real heavy. Like you have black people that are mild down around white people, and you got Hispanic people that keep trying to assimilate into the whiteness. You know what I mean? Because they're not black. You know what I'm saying? So
that is such a mind fuck. That is such a mind fuck.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's mad fucked up.
But when we gonna keep fucking talking about it till y'all wake the fuck up.
Yeah, y'all got to get I'm telling you. We will be out here raking dust. You understand? Walking around looking like we straight out of fucking Star Wars and shit, living in a fucking desert, in a fucking desert igloo.
Acorns from the squirrels and they're eating the squirrels.
Exactly.
Y'all better be careful, for real, for real, because squirrels don't look tasty to you starving.
Yep, exactly. And I don't see how people just not doing, the people that aren't doing the math, like the people that's living in the current moment, like today everything's fine, and with the assumption that tomorrow everything is going to be fine then too.
Right.
And especially people with kids or grandkids, it's like look, pay attention to what you're leaving behind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this just not it. You know, it's like I hate when people say, "Oh man, it's gonna be all right. They'll work something out." Don't wait on another motherfucker to work it out. You know what I mean? And like with us, there's only so much that we could do. We 3 fucking people, but putting the fucking word out there, just fucking think about it. Fucking people, goddamn, man.
For real.
And I know in some ways that you can get involved, though, that there are organizations who are doing the work and figuring out a way to get the things done, right? Black Panther Party is still alive, right? Black Revolutionary Collective is what I would call a nowadays Black Panther Party, right? And all that. They have those 10 points that need to be taken care of, people. These are demands, right? And all that. And they are boots on the ground. So like find an organization to attach yourself to, follow it, pay attention to the things and all that. I know, like we talked before about how, protesting is one thing, but doing something after the protest is another. Okay, I protest. I don't believe in this, and this is bullshit. And now what? Right?
Right.
Because when they didn't agree with something,
you just let people know how you feel.
Right. They stormed the Capitol when they felt like their man got fucked over or whatever, right? And all that. So what are we willing to do? Right? What are we willing to do to preserve not only ourselves, but like Brian said, our children and our grandchildren and those that come behind us? Are we just gonna let the world blow up?
Or turn to dust?
You know
I don't want to live in a desert igloo.
I don't live in a desert. I don't. And for all those that believe in heaven and hell, most of y'all going to hell anyway. So
for real,
for real. Because I hate to break this to y'all, world, but
according to the rule,
ain't none of us living right. Okay, let's just be honest. Okay,
well, actually, as long as you give your life over to Christ,
at the last minute, you can't do that
by the rules.
I mean, you can do it today and change your life. Oh,
you can say, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna wait till the last minute." And
last minute might surprise you. You might not be ready. Might not be ready. Just be walking down the street. fucking grand piano fall on your head. You ain't see that coming, you know?
Right. It can happen any
Like,
day,
damn.
any time.
I think,
You know
bam,
what I'm
I had to
saying?
give my life.
And
I
all
should've did that shit
But even
yesterday.
that again, and that whole thing too, that's complacency.
Right.
It's just sitting in complacency. Well, I'm just gonna
Put it in God's hands.
I'm just gonna
let go of
he's
the
gonna
hand.
fix it. She's gonna fix it.
Don't say
My
that.
favorite meme is the one with
how
Jesus
I feel
going,
about
I'm
that
not
shit.
fixing that.
Yeah.
You know? So
Y'all know I hate that. Put it in God's hand and then just go watch Netflix.
Right.
Yeah, you know what? You're gonna be watching Netflix till the light company come by and cut your fucking lights.
Cut it all off.
Yeah.
And then y'all realizing if they shut off lights, not just to your house, if they shut all electricity down, you ain't got no water either, right?
Right.
Yeah, some of them don't know that.
Both of those go hand in hand.
Yeah.
And what you gonna drink? You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know what you're gonna drink.
Yeah, you got water in the toilet. You got water in the back of the toilet if you need some. I'm just saying.
Because for real, I mean, at the rate things going, them times is coming.
Yeah.
Them times is coming.
They
and
are.
y'all worrying about fucking bullshit beefs and fucking Target. Oh, that is something we need. I mean, not today. That Target shit.
Right,
I gotta look more into it because I just saw like a little snippet and I'm like, say what? But I didn't really go in. I didn't go into it at all.
The band thing you talking about?
The band is off.
No. Okay. All right.
Officially touch it right quick, Fred. Don't be long.
They had
don't be long.
They had out of Jamal. What's that pastor
Jamal
name?
Bryant. Yeah,
Jamal Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
They got a ban on Target. Jamal was doing like a fast on Target because again, I'm gonna bring up another person that Brian don't like, but I watched the whole interview on Roland Martin thing because he streamed the interview with Jamal.
Big head. Watermelon head.
You got to fight him too, dog. You just fighting everybody. All right?
I can't punch him in the face. It's too thick.
You know what? You fighting them the way you can, Brian. You fight
right.
Exactly. Just go WWE and hit him with an iron folded chair. Fuck it. But yeah, because when the news people put it out, they didn't decipher the two. Of course not.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And just said that the thing was over. So he was explaining what was going on because when I saw it too, all I saw was the Target thing was over. And I was like, okay, I thought we was protesting Target forever.
Yeah, because I saw a post about it when somebody same thing. They said it was over, and the comment section was full of y'all done. We done with y'all all together. This is a lifelong ban. My children will not go to Target. And stuff because as a people, as a community, like I don't know what organizations put their stuff together, but just as a community, we band together and said fuck Target.
But what's the controversy? I mean, I don't shop at Target, so it didn't affect me one way or other.
Yeah, I don't go to Target.
But what was the controversy?
In the beginning, when they start talking all the DI stuff and all that, like they started talking.
Oh no! I know why we were banning Target.
Oh, what you mean?
I'm like, what's the issue? Like, what's going on now? Right.
That somebody is saying like basically the ban is over, the boycott is over, and like
because I had heard that Jamal Bryant was saying that it was over. Now this is what I had read, that Jamal Bryant said it was over, but that Target started sending him money. That's what I heard. I mean, but that's what I read. Now, like I said, I didn't go. I kind of
deep into it, because I didn't
go back. So I might look into that.
Yeah, because in the interview, he ain't say nothing about no money, but
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Because that looks like Target leverage, using him for leverage. As a big name in the community,
and they feel like he was the one that was the big push on the Target thing in the first place. Which I mean, like I said, I don't shop at Target, but I had already heard it from regular normal people, like, yo, we banning Target, and then I saw Jamal Bryant like going on and on about why we should ban Target and all that shit.
Well, I mean, I'm like Brian. I don't shop. I don't even go in Target.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah,
that
I think I might have been in Target maybe 2 times in my whole life.
Yeah, a handful of times for me, just in there for something.
I go to Family Dollar. I like that Family Dollar and the Dollar Tree. I go to all the dollars.
Yeah,
Dollar Store.
they're all owned by the same person, so it's good.
Yeah, just don't buy garbage bags from the
Don't buy
Dollar
garbage
Tree.
bags.
No. I buy the name brand garbage bags.
Oh, gotcha. Because they do have like Glad and all that.
Yeah, don't buy the. Don't do like me and buy them paper thin ass.
Oh no. Yeah, I got them one time, and I just got them for the kitchen, and was like, damn, y'all can't even handle empty can of corn. God
right.
But I had to find out the whole.
But I don't get trash bags from there.
Yeah,
Lowe's,
because you know black people we like to push it.
I got a Lowe's connect.
Yeah.
So I get
900
bags,
industrial
right.
bags. Your shit can hold like 150 cinder blocks.
Exactly. And they can, goddamn, they can.
And that's what trash bags should hold.
Exactly.
You know. So that was a really good discussion. I think we covered lots of bases and all that.
It was lively. It was lively.
Taking care of get mad, motherfuckers.
Yeah, and for real,
get tired. Get tired.
Anybody who looks at the rewatch, if you don't look at nothing else, look at the clip from New Zealand, and that is what should be happening.
That's what it should be happening. That is our example and all that. So be conscious, be aware, stay prepared, but don't you never, ever, ever be scared.
Be mad.
Be mad.
For real, be pissed off.
Make the choice to be mad.
Right. And know this.
I'm about to make a say, get pissed.
We are not here to change our minds, people. We're here to make you think. The choice is yours, only yours.
Yes.
Fuck the dumb shit.
Fuck the dumb shit.
I don't know what a desert igloo looks like, but I don't want to live in a desert igloo. And while you getting mad and pissed off, don't forget to stay connected to the PTBS podcast. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Amazon, Spotify. Like, share, please comment. We need those comments.
Yeah, bring them comments in. And I really want to know what y'all think about the stuff we talked about today. Even
if you think we full of shit,
tell us about it. We talked about a lot of shit at the beginning.
Right. Because we about the shit.
We about that shit.
We've been shitting all this whole episode.
If you think we ain't nothing but a bunch of conspiracy theories and we just paranoid, put it in the comments.
Right. Oh, and for the record, if you well, I think everybody saw Star Wars with Skywalker before he became a big time war hero. That's what they was living in, desert igloos. That's what desert igloo.
Oh, that desert igloo. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. You're right, because they was on Tatooine. They ain't nothing but desert.
Because understand
and
people
they had
like
igloos.
It did look like an igloo. You all right. That little thing did look like an igloo. I don't want to live in one of those.
Nuh-uh, me either.
Now,
I like my house.
Before we roll, I gotta hit your girl up.
Okay, let me tell you about something that just doesn't get talked about enough. After 9/11, the U.S. didn't just change its foreign policy. It changed how it taught history, especially the history of the Middle East. And that wasn't an accident, because if students had actually learned what the U.S. had been doing in that region before 2001, 9/11 wouldn't make sense as a random act of hatred. It would make sense as blowback. And America was not about to teach that. Before 9/11, some textbooks, not all, but some, at least mentioned uncomfortable facts. The U.S.-backed coup that overthrew Iran's democracy in 1953. American support for authoritarian allies. Civilian deaths from the Gulf War. European powers carving up the region with artificial borders. After 9/11, a lot of that didn't disappear completely. It got softened. Occupation became presence. Civilian deaths became collateral damage. U.S. interests became regional stability. Same events, different language. And then the narrative shifted. Textbooks started pushing 3 ideas over and over again. First, the Middle East is violent because it's always been violent. That framing erased how Western powers destabilized the region through coups, invasions, and resource control. Second, America as the reluctant hero. Never the instigator, never the arms supplier, never the architect, just the rescuer. And third, now this one was subtle but constant. Islam got flattened into extremism, not by saying it outright, but by constantly painting the religion with violence, while skipping the political conditions that produced those conflicts. And here's the part almost no American student ever learns. After 9/11, many of the people that the U.S. would later demonize were some of the first to condemn the attacks. There were vigils in Iran. Arab leaders publicly denounced the violence. Muslim communities worldwide held prayers and marches against terrorism. That context matters, but textbooks rarely included it, because if students knew that the Middle East grieved too, it would be a whole lot harder to sell the idea that they hate our freedom, wouldn't it? Dehumanization requires silence. And then there's what got minimized or skipped entirely. The U.S.-Saudi relationship, funding Afghan fighters during the Cold War, the impact of sanctions on Iraqi civilians, the role of oil, civilian casualties from drone strikes, the rise of Islamophobia and mass surveillance after 9/11. None of this vanished in one sweep. It was trimmed, softened, or never fully taught. Same outcome either way, though. Because when a government controls a story, it controls the sympathy, right? And when it controls the sympathy, it controls how much violence people are willing to overlook. The history didn't disappear. It was edited. Also, Americans wouldn't question what was being done in their name. Once you understand the curriculum, you understand the conditioning.
See, that's why they all hate us over there, bro.
And that's why it goes right in line with our discussion for today, people.
Yep.
Dehumanization requires silence. Stop being silent. Stand the fuck up. Say something.
Shit.
Damn it. All right. So that's the show for today. Thank y'all for joining. We love you guys. Do all the things that Fred said. Engage. Come back next week. Next week, the men gonna be on here. They're gonna be talking some good shit.
That's
Some
right.
good shit.
The men's show be off the chain.
It do be
You know
off
what
the
I'm
chain. Shit.
So, we shall see y'all on the next week. Y'all don't let nobody take shits on you, and don't deal with no bullshit. Don't hold nobody's shit, y'all.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't hold the shit.
Keep the balls out your mouth.
Oh, I love my people. Y'all have a great one, and we'll see y'all next week.
Peace out.
Peace out.